Imagine waking up every morning, not just at 70 or 80, but at 100 years old. What's their secret? It turns out centenarians, the remarkable people who live past 100, don't just depend on luck or genetics. They've built lives shaped by small daily choices, repeated morning after morning across decades. And hidden inside those choices are habits so simple, yet so powerful, that science now confirms they can add years, sometimes decades, to your life. Today, we'll uncover those morning rituals from the world's longest lived people and discover what you can do to start your day like someone who just might live past 100. Across the blue zones, those rare regions where people live extraordinarily long lives, centenarians often wake with the rising sun. In Okinawa, Japan, elders describe opening their eyes naturally as daylight slowly fills the room. No jarring alarms, no rush to check their phones. Their bodies follow the rhythm of nature. This alignment with sunlight regulates melatonin and cortisol, reduces stress, and leads to higher quality sleep. Factors scientists now link directly to longevity. Think of it this way. Your body has an internal clock called the circadian rhythm. Disrupting it, say, by waking to alarms, late nights, or too much artificial light, throws hormones out of balance. Centenarians avoid that chaos by living closer to nature's cycle, and the effect compounds over a lifetime. That calm, steady rhythm creates mornings filled with balance, an unseen but powerful foundation for a long, healthy life. Centenarians don't usually hit the gym at 5 a.m. Instead, their mornings start with natural, effortless movement. In Sardinia, Italy, shepherds walk steep hillsides to tend their flocks. In Nicoya, Costa Rica, elders sweep their porches, fetch water, or work in gardens. These motions aren't workouts, they're woven into daily life. Yet science shows such gentle, consistent movement keeps joints flexible, muscles strong, and hearts resilient, without the strain of modern exercise fads. It's easy to underestimate small movements, but studies reveal that regular low-intensity activity, walking, stretching, even gardening, can extend life expectancy. Unlike occasional bursts of intense gym workouts, daily natural movement doesn't stop at age 60 or 70. It continues for life. For centenarians, mobility isn't just survival, it's independence, dignity, and connection to their community. Morning movement becomes a lifelong gift. Forget the American idea of a giant breakfast, pancakes, bacon, sugary cereal. In Ikaria, Greece, breakfast is light. Goat's milk yogurt, a drizzle of honey, figs, maybe a slice of sourdough bread. In Okinawa, mornings once began with purple sweet potatoes and miso soup. These are simple, whole foods, unprocessed and rich in nutrients. They fuel the body gently, without the blood sugar spikes that modern diets often create. Science echoes this tradition. Diets in blue zones are plant-heavy, low in refined sugar, and packed with fiber and antioxidants. A simple breakfast stabilizes blood sugar, supports gut health, and reduces chronic inflammation, one of the hidden enemies of long life. The lesson isn't deprivation, it's balance. Nourish the body, don't overwhelm it. A principle centenarians practice day after day, year after year. While Americans often grab giant cups of coffee, centenarians turn to tea. In Ikaria, herbal teas made from sage, rosemary, and wild mint fill morning cups. In Okinawa, green tea is a daily ritual. These teas are rich in antioxidants, known to lower inflammation and protect the heart. But they're more than medicine. They're moments of calm, slow sips that ground the mind before the day begins. A study from Ikaria revealed something fascinating. The specific herbs they drink, like mountain tea and chamomile, carry natural compounds that relax blood vessels and reduce hypertension. Meanwhile, Okinawan green tea contains catechins that fight free radicals. It's not just a beverage, it's a daily dose of prevention, enjoyed over decades. A simple cup of tea in the morning becomes a quiet shield against disease. One of the most powerful habits is also the least tangible, starting the day with purpose. In Okinawa, they call it ikigai, a reason to wake up. For a gardener, it might be tending flowers. For a grandparent, cooking for the family. For others, feeding animals or helping neighbors. This sense of direction infuses mornings with meaning. Studies confirm that people with strong purpose live longer and report greater happiness, even into extreme old age. Purpose doesn't require grand achievements. It thrives in small rituals. In Loma Linda, California, Adventist centenarians often start mornings with scripture, prayer, or volunteering. Their faith community gives them identity and belonging. For Sardinian shepherds, purpose is found in responsibility for the flock. Wherever they live, centenarians don't ask, "Why bother getting up?" They already know the answer. Loneliness shortens life. But centenarians guard against it with daily social rituals. In Sardinia, men gather in village squares to talk before work. In Nicoya, Costa Rica, neighbors drop by each other's homes in the early hours. These little check-ins provide laughter, belonging, and stress relief. Researchers find that strong social ties are as critical to longevity as diet or exercise. Think about the opposite. Starting the day alone, glued to a screen. The difference is profound. Social connection reduces stress hormones like cortisol, lowers risk of heart disease, and even improves immune function. Centenarians know instinctively what science now confirms. Humans are wired for connection, and mornings are the perfect time to nurture it. Fresh air is medicine too. In Okinawa, elders practice gentle Tai Chi under the trees. In Sardinia, farmers open barn doors at dawn, breathing deep mountain air. In Ikaria, the salty breeze of the Aegean greets them each morning. These breaths aren't rushed. They're mindful, deliberate. Oxygen refreshes the blood, calms the mind, and energizes the body. Modern science validates this ritual. Slow breathing lowers blood pressure and activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the body's natural relaxation mode. For centenarians, it's never about performance, it's about presence. Each morning inhale becomes a reminder. Life is still here, waiting to be lived. Gratitude shapes mornings across every blue zone. In Loma Linda, Adventists begin with prayer. In Ikaria, families bless their food. In Okinawa, some bow gently before starting daily chores. Gratitude lowers stress, boosts optimism, and strengthens resilience against life's inevitable challenges. It's not just faith, it's a psychological habit proven to extend life. In one study, people who practiced daily gratitude slept better, had fewer aches, and showed lower levels of depression. Centenarians don't always use the word gratitude, but they live it. Their mornings begin not with complaints about aches or worries, but with thanks for another day. It's a mindset that turns survival into joy and joy into longevity. One of the most striking patterns is how slowly mornings unfold. Centenarians aren't rushing to beat traffic or juggle endless tasks. They sip tea slowly, stretch gently, greet neighbours. This pace lowers blood pressure, reduces anxiety, and creates a foundation of calm. They understand what modern culture often forgets. Life is not a race, it's a rhythm. In Sardinia, the phrase piano, piano, slowly, slowly, is woven into daily life. In Ikaria, time itself feels unhurried. Science shows that chronic stress accelerates cellular aging. By refusing to rush, centenarians protect not only their peace of mind, but the very structure of their cells. Each slow morning becomes a hidden weapon against aging. So, what can we learn from people who live past 100? It isn't a miracle pill or secret gene. It's mornings filled with simple rituals. Waking with the sun, moving naturally, eating lightly, sipping tea, breathing fresh air, connecting with others, starting with purpose, gratitude, and calm. Each habit seems small, but together across thousands of mornings, they create a lifetime of longevity. Longevity isn't just about counting years, it's about filling mornings with meaning. Tomorrow, when you wake, ask yourself, how can I begin my day like someone who might live to 100? A small change today could ripple into decades tomorrow. If this journey inspired you, join us here at Curious Facts, where every story uncovers the hidden wonders of life. Subscribe, share, and stay curious.